What is going on, guys? Welcome to Ark Complex Doom Eternal Ultra Nightmare Guide. As you can see, I'm doing it on Nightmare so I don't have to reset the whole campaign every single time, or if I die at all. As you can see, I do have the gold armor. I have finished the game in Ultra Nightmare. After Mission 5, you'll be back to the Fortress of Doom, in which I purchased the 3-point Precision Bolt upgrade and the 3-point Heat Blast upgrade, and I picked up 2 extra suit points for the Sentinel batteries. I would have footage of that. This is my third time trying to record this intro, guys. Very sorry. This is going to be a comprehensive guide, and I've been trying to make it as good as possible, but we've been having a little bit of frame drops here and there and all that. And in this exact mission, I'll go ahead and start for you guys so you're not bored. In this exact mission, I just couldn't get it to work at all. My performance was just so bad. And I have been testing a bit, and it's just that Doom hates NVIDIA products, basically. They've got known issues right now on PC with NVIDIA graphics cards. And that seems to extend itself to Shadowplay, which is the recording software I use. Because if I'm playing the game, everything is absolutely fine. If I'm playing the game and using Shadowplay to record it, that's when I start getting all my issues, frame drops, you know, just absolutely everything under the sun, really. Which is not ideal, because I'm trying to record it for you guys. So I've changed the game to... I'm trying to get out of there. There's a Whiplash there. So this is just a Whiplash and a Mancubus. I've changed the game to borderless windowed. And I'm trying to trick the game into thinking it's recording my desktop and not Doom Eternal. And I've got to be honest, so far, if I could lock onto this Whiplash, that'd be nice. So far it seems to be working. So that's nice, I guess. But basically, I'm going to take you guys, obviously, the same as every other level, through this entire level. Don't need the secret. And let's have a look at the challenges, guys. So you got to destroy the shoulder, weak points on Revenants. Plenty of opportunities to do that. Now this is the tough one. Obviously the runes is easy. Overload the shields to kill demons. So if you didn't know, you can actually use the... If I can get that guy. You can actually use the carcass shields to do that. You don't just need to use the shield soldiers. Just get rid of that guy. So that's really helpful to know. Right here, I think there's meant to be a prowler here, but I don't see him. Maybe that's him spawning in now. Yep, one prowler. Easiest way to deal with prowlers. Just shotgun them. So, Revenant right here. If you guys somehow are about to try Ultra Nightmare and you didn't know, you can destroy weak points with the, what's it called? Ballista. I'm thinking Arbalist, but that's his weapon mod. You can actually destroy weak points with that, if you didn't know. I'm assuming if you're trying Ultra Nightmare, you knew that, but I actually didn't know that. I think my first playthrough of the game, maybe even my playthrough of Nightmare, I might have done it accidentally a bit, but I never really paid attention and knew, so I just stopped thinking about weak points when I stopped using Precision Bolt, which was a good old rookie first or second playthrough mistake, because Precision Bolt is goated. But yeah, you can just destroy weak points with the Ballista, which is really nice. So right here, this is actually sketch. We should have some Whiplashes. Go ahead and ice bomb the second one. There we go, easy as that. So you can either use the lock-on burst or you can just full-on delete them like I just did. So right now, suit point-wise, we're saving up for some grenade upgrades. Nothing over here, I always check, and there never is. Now, I believe this is the room. Okay, this is where you want to get all your shields done. So dash over here, light some of these guys up for some armor, maybe you can kill a few of them. You want to go over there, because then a carcass spawns, and if you shoot these carcass shields, as you saw there, we already got half, and that does it, guys. Sometimes, in my actual Ultra Nightmare run, I actually waited around... He's not dead. I actually waited around this room for like 2 whole minutes, just dashing around, trying not to die. Because the dude just kept spawning shields in the roof. He likes to do that a little bit. Well, we've entered here now. We actually missed some ammo. I believe it's just ammo. Further back up there, but we'll figure that out in a minute. That's fine. Get rid of this prowler. As you can see, a point blank kill easily kills them. You'll get one Mancubus drop down. I was going to blood punch him, but it didn't work very well. Apologies, guys. I haven't warmed up at all. I only just got on the game, as you can see. And I'm paying for it. But if I can do it with no warm-up, you guys can do it. So don't miss this suit point and a bunch of ammo if you need it. That's just behind that arena fight. And there's something upstairs, I believe. But this is still locked going back there. So I think I think it's just some ammo. Can we see? I think, yeah, just behind there is just some ammo. Don't think there's a soup point or anything, because obviously there's a soup point right there that we just picked up. This is giving me another opportunity to get the Revenant challenge, and there we go, we've already done that challenge. So that should be 2 of the suit challenges, and we already had 3 points. So, oh, and we've even picked up, we picked up that extra understand. So what we're going to do is get the double frag grenade. Really, really helpful. I like to grab that, then I like to grab the faltering, then I like to grab the better cooldown, and then the scatter bombs, because I don't know, scatter bombs might be really good. I never even really noticed them, and a lot of the time you're just using grenades on heavy demons to falter them, and you don't actually get any kills with the frag. So anyway, I digress. It's a quick statement about that. So get rid of this fat boy's turrets right here. Should be another Mancubus spawning in a minute. Basically, guys, here, I mean, it's pretty obvious what you want to do. You just want to stay out of this goo. Do not go in the goo. Just jump your way around this arena. We should have another Mancubus. So there we've got a Carcass. Oh, there he is. I was trying to use Heat Blast there, but I don't have it. Oh, and I'm in the goo, which is not where you want to be. As I keep telling you guys, and then I do it myself. As you can see, we kind of just erase those guys off the planet anyway. Well, let's get some ammo. Revenant, pretty easy to deal with. You can always come over here if you need a bit of a break from the action. Oh, and we get a Dreadnought as well. Forgot about him, but he should be down. Just as easy as that. And that is that fight, guys. Once you get the swing of the combat, these bigger arenas, give me a pinky coming out of there, they're really just a piece of cake for the most part. So that is that. And I think my frames are running a little bit worse than usual. We're not getting any of the real like frame skips, but because I'm running windowed mode, Blood Punch him. Because we're running in windowed mode, I think my frames are running a little bit worse than usual. Go ahead and Heat Blast them. So you'll have an Arachnotron here you can deal with, preferably without rocket launching yourself like I'm pretty sure I just did. And save your Ice Bomb for this big boy, and we don't have any Blood Punch, so that's not ideal. And we're out of ammo, so that's not ideal. And he's just died, so nothing's really going our way right now. Chainsaw him, and just go ahead and lock on burst this Hell Knight. And then upstairs, pretty much just as easy. I've got max ammo already. You just can't have an Arachnotron spawn, so get ready for that, but it's super easy. I like to just meat hook my way straight up here. I'll get rid of that Prowler, forgot about him, but he's no good. Usually there's some guys fighting up here, but now you're up here. I mean, you really just have control of the fight when you're above everything, so can't complain about that. Get him out of the way. And a lot of the time this fight for me, I can't find the 1 or 2 remaining enemies, so that's usually kind of annoying. Seems like that's what's happening now. Go ahead and grab the auto map just for the sake of it. Yeah, my Flame Belch didn't even hit him. So the Sentinel Battery there, there's a secret there you don't need. There's a Slayer Key you don't need. Okay, so they are down now, so that's good. Check you've got everything you want, and I actually believe there's a chainsaw. That doesn't take me down as far as I thought. Chainsaw charge in there, so you can grab that if you need. We're just going to make our way on, guys. I'm hoping having more trouble with the environment than actually killing the arena fights. I'm hoping by now, I mean, this level, if you're trying Ultra Nightmare at all, and you're up to the 6th level, you really should have the swing of the combat. In terms of mod bots, we're not even going to grab anything. I don't really think we need anything there. Obviously, if you guys really like a certain mod, then feel free to use it. Like, if you really love Precision Bolt, if you really love, there should be a Carcass here as well, the remote detonate on rockets, I'm not going to tell you you can't use it. and in fact, it's actually a very good mod, things like that. If you like spraying micro missiles in fights and not using, you know, precision bolt, that's fine. We don't need that mod bot either. I just play it this way. I tend to use kind of the most effective strategies. You know, if you watch Ultra Nightmare speedrunners and stuff, they're using precision bolt and, you know, everything like that. So I just tend to use what's most effective. But if you watch any content by someone like Under the Mayo, a lot of Doom Eternal stuff, you'll see that, yeah, remote detonation and all that stuff really does have a role in the game. They can actually be crazily good mods. So definitely not discrediting them. So if I'm going past mod bots and there are some mods that you want, we can come up here and get a Sentinel Crystal from this secret. Watch out for this guy. Now, right here, what would I recommend? I think if you're not very confident, you're not super confident, I would either go for the armor here or the health here. I'd probably be tempted to fully upgrade your health. Me, personally, I would actually go for the next ammo, not because it gives you more ammo, but just because then you get an extra full perk and the demons will actually start to drop armor. But I'll go with what I would recommend you guys to actually go with. So I'll just get the health. Health and armor, a lot of the time you're on full health, full armor, and you think, oh, I'd rather have more ammo, I'd rather this. But in that one situation where you survive a blow from, you know, there's an accident, there's a bit of an ambush here, so you can get your ice bomb ready for that if you need. In that one situation where it does save your life, having that extra, you know, 25 HP, it is really worth it. So that is why I'd recommend you guys fully upgrading your health and armor before you worry too much about ammo or anything. I think there's one perk we really want, so we do get at least one thing of ammo. So me a Cacodemon here, and until I actually started running Ultra Nightmare, I didn't hit him for some reason. I actually didn't realize you could push this thing over here. I always just used to jump. What did I jump on? Maybe, I honestly don't know, the ledge or something. I just jumped on the box from the very back there. That'll be a 1-up. I don't think that's a Sentinel Armor. I don't think there's a Sentinel Armor there in Ultra Nightmare. Apologies to you guys if you want a full heal. But yeah, for the longest time, I honestly did not even realize, and usually you can actually make that, but I just stuffed it up. I didn't actually realize you were meant to melee that box, so that was a bit silly of me. We'll go the intended way now, so I don't keep wasting your time. Looks like we're running low on a bit of ammo. So there's a Hell Knight here, and he's kind of in my face, so we're just going to deal with him the old-fashioned way. If in doubt, guys, Super Shotgun Ballista combo is OP. It's always OP. Don't miss this suit point, and we want to save up 3. So we don't quite have enough yet. Right here, I'm going to show you guys how to deal with this. Give me a Mancubus surprise attack. And we might just nade him. We might not even freeze bomb him. Usually I think I ice bomb him here, but I don't think we'll need it. No, we didn't really need it. And I would have liked to not get hit by that explosive barrel, but I mean, take what you can get. So there'll also be a secret encounter up here. This guy would die. That'll be good. Now this bit of a fight, just get rid of some explosive barrels, isn't actually too hectic, but for some reason I always get a bit too greedy here and end up... Hello? You can die. I always get too greedy here for some reason and end up on low health. You shouldn't do that. I think there's an... Oh gosh. There's an Arachnotron. So that is going to be helpful to us. There's a Dread Knight. Okay, so we can see the Arachnotron. You can see the Dread Knight. Get rid of his little turret there. As you can see, I don't really go for glory kills that much. That may just be who I am as a player. They do give you health, but I usually, hopefully, tend to not actually go down too much on health. So, that helps with that. You can actually shoot through those barriers if you didn't know. Really, the Prowler out there hiding from me. This is one of the arenas that really does tend to... Just, sometimes demons just really don't want to come out, which is really annoying. But there you go. And that is that fight. Too easy. Now every single step of the way here is basically an ambush. And I totally missed him. Oh, I thought I had my grenade out there, so I didn't actually mean to do that. But yeah, glory kills are good, and they're really a blood punch, but I just find when you get later in the game, they're just, I mean, they're quite risky, because you have to go in for them, and if you're in a safe position, obviously, and you have to run in for the glory kill, they can be a bit sketchy. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Apologies for the interesting gameplay here, guys. It's actually harder to play and commentate than you might think in a game like this. We're just going to chainsaw some of these guys. That might not give us enough ammo, so I have a certain strategy that I want to do here. I'm not sure if that finished that guy off. Yes, it did. I have a certain strategy that I want to do up here. Get the chainsaw back for this secret encounter, because I think this is one of the ones worth doing, because it's just easy, for lack of a better word. So the super point over here as well. So we're actually going to be able to get our grenade filter. That is super helpful also for the Marauder at the end of this level. Hopefully I can not stuff it up, and I'll show you guys how to use filters on the Marauder. So right here, what do I like to do? I like to get Arbalest ready, so you can have a Pain Elemental, you can have a Cacodemon, and you're going to have... Oh, this annoying man. And that's it. So I like to just Arbalest and then lock on burst the Pain Elemental, and if he doesn't die because something misses him slightly, or one of the rockets or something, that's why I whip out my energy shield. And then because I have the energy shield out, I just use that to deal with the Cacodemon, even though you could Arbalest him as well. And then I just jump over. And, I mean, if you're running Ultra Nightmare, you shouldn't have a problem with one Arachnotron. So, that's pretty much that. Quite easy. Getting blown up by barrels. It is very nice when you get the suit perk. It means you can't get damaged by explosive barrels, but earlier on, other stuff's more important. If I could hit this guy. Chainsaw here, secret there. Obviously, just get ready for that Hell Knight. And now, I think we have a Carcass come out of here. Yes, we do. Oh, if I could hit him. Anyway. And then, you want to come over here and just do that, basically. Get that, I think that might be a Sentinel Armor, so that's probably a full heal for you guys on Ultra Nightmare. Basically, you just want to use that Carcass to kill that Mancubus, easiest way, but if you don't, it's only one Mancubus, so you'll be fine. As long as you know what's coming, which hopefully now you're watching this guide, you will. Go get a rune here. I will just grab a random rune because there's a challenge for it in this level, so we'll get some extra stuff for it. And there we go, long animation over. We're not actually going to use that rune. So, coming up on probably the hardest fight in the level right here. So as you guys can see, it's right when you just get up to this elevator here, after that surprise Mancubus. I'm going to try and focus on this fight and not get killed, and I'll see you guys on the other side. So basically just, do circles as much as you possibly can. You really want to be keeping up the circles in this arena, and that guy actually died from that lock-on burst. I wasn't expecting that, which is why I was going to go over. So basically, just keep doing these circles. Go in here. And I don't have my flame charged, my flame belch. Don't have any ammo. I'm trying to find a sufficient target to get some ammo off, but there doesn't seem to be much fodder around right now. It's not near a bunch of demons, so get this guy here. Usually a fight doesn't get interrupted that long, but there we are. Oh, we didn't have 2 chainsaw charges. That's inconvenient. Get our blood punch just in case we need it. And once the whiplashes start coming in, guys, that's when I tend to take the power up, which is just under here if you didn't know. Berserk. And basically use Berserk to just massacre everything. I'm pretty sure it like stops the actual berserk running out while you're killing stuff. So it's a good idea to just keep continuously killing stuff, because enemies keep moving and, you know, spawning in the background. So while you're just keeping your berserk power up going infinitely, even if you're just killing fodder, more of the heavy demons will be spawning that you actually want to kill, like these prowlers. And we should get a cyber mancubus. There he is. So that is pretty much that room. I completely ran out of ammo. But the room still ended up being fairly easy. We can just take care of this last mancubus here. And that is that, guys. Apologies for the slight... Don't have anything for these guys yet. Apologies for the... Oh, there's a chainsaw. Slight bad frame rate. I am running the game, as I said, in windowed mode, just so my shadow play will actually work properly and not give me enormous frame stutters. So I think having a slightly worse frame rate in the big fights is better than having constant frame stutters. You guys don't want to see that. Can't quite get that guy. So that is that fight, guys. It's scary the first time you do it, and it might make you nervous, but honestly, if you keep doing circles, as you can see, even me, I completely ran out of ammo. I was trying to detonate that, but it wouldn't work. As you can see, even though I totally ran out of ammo, ended up completely fine. Oh, not fine here though. About to die to some fodder demons. I joke, guys, we will be fine. That's not what I wanted to have out. Oh, this guy will die. This is not going very well at all, is it, guys? Oh, this man will die. He's been in glory kill twice. That's fine. That was probably the most sketchy experience I've ever had in my entire life with that random fight that's not even a big fight. But we survived it anyway. So don't do what I just did there. And I don't really like to move around this arena too much. I do like to do what I did there and just kind of stay in the corridor a bit, but I usually like to stay out around here. I don't like to actually go back in the corridor like that. That was kind of sketchy. And one of the things I am noticing, one of the things I notice a lot about recording, so talking and trying to play the game, is I run out of ammo a whole lot more, because obviously my brain can't seem to store the information of how much I'm using each weapon and how much I should be chainsawing while I'm playing. So I don't usually run out of ammo completely quite this much, but that seems to be happening right now. So that's the first turret, guys. Quite a long level Ark complex, but we'll get through it, and you guys will know everything you need to know by the end of it. So we're gonna go out and just chainsaw two guys right here, I think. Might be the play here. Just fully stock up on ammo. Probably go ahead and grenade the rest. Or we can't do that. And we end up on way less armor than we had to start with. That's always what you want. Okay, so Sentinel battery right there. We still actually can use them, but now we have two. I think that's the last suit point we can actually get in the Fortress of Doom. So we don't need to worry about them anymore. This one, not actually a trick elevator. You actually just get to go down the elevator. So we have one more big fight and then the Marauder coming up. And the rest is pretty much... I always think the Mancubus comes out right there. How do I have low ammo already? I just chainsawed two people. So what happens when you only have a very small stock of ammo in the super shotgun, I guess, which obviously takes two bits of ammo per shot, as you would know. Get him out of the way. Grab the suit point. We've got one suit point. Not enough weapon points to really use on anything yet. We'll get our second rune coming up here in a minute. Get some more ammo. Here we go. Last rune is right here, which I will also collect, because that will give us a mission challenge And I apologise if anything is a little weird about the game, the bold text, I think there's a chain gun audio bug. All that stuff is completely out of my control. It's just that Super Gore Nest just got released and it's buggy as hell and they've bugged some stuff out with the game. This is the other tough arena fight basically, guys. So go ahead and collect as much armor as you can, and I might actually take this one seriously, unlike the last one, because this can actually get quite intense. You're going to have Mancubi, you're going to have Carcasses, you're going to have lots and lots of demons. I'm trying to chainsaw the wrong guy. And you're going to have Whiplashes, but there is an overdrive power up there that I sometimes just totally forget to use. As you can see, guys, I forget to use my grenades when I'm recording. It's very interesting. I think that's another Hell Knight that spawned. Thought it was gonna be a Whiplash. So basically, keep moving around the outside. As you can see, there's armor down here if you need it. Right now, this is fairly easy, but that's just because we haven't been killing enough. Haven't been killing enough of the heavy demons because I can't find where they are. Here it is. Get this Hell Knight out of the way, and we should have some more real demons coming our way. I think possibly the other Hell Knight's still alive. It's definitely... There we go. Started getting Whiplashes, and as you can hear, it sounds like there's one behind me. Get rid of the Pinky. It's the Pinky and the Whiplashes in this room which are really make it annoying. So we may as well go ahead and, if I can, grab the overdrive power up. I cannot double jump up that. As you guys can see, I'm terrible with overdrive. In the arena of Mission 3, you basically want to use overdrive to lock-on burst everything, but in this arena, I don't really find that works that well just because the space is so enclosed. So I just like to spam basically Super Shotgun Ballista combo when I've got my overdrive. Basically just wail on those guys, kill them instantly. And that is that. That was a bit easier than I thought it would be. As you can see, guys, this is... It just comes down to practice. In my actual Ultra Nightmare run, I was kind of panicking in this room a bit because I knew it was going to be hard. Well, actually, I was talking to my girlfriend at the time and somehow I managed to survive it then. I didn't want that to happen, but as soon as you come over here, this good old Cyber Mancubus will pop up, which I will just Ice Bomb and Blood Punch. So honestly, but once you practice, all the arenas just kind of start to feel quite easy. Just the more and more you play the game. So if you guys are struggling with Ultra Nightmare, I can tell you for an absolute fact, it will get easier. So you're actually going to have some tentacles here. I do believe. Yep, there's one right there. Then you have a Hell Knight. So get your rocket launcher out. Don't want him to get close to you in here where you can't move. Then you'll have another tentacle, I believe. Yep, get out of my face. Don't like them. Another Hell Knight. Just get the lock-on burst out straight away, because obviously if you don't, then you're stuck in an awkward position because you can't really move and he's in your face. You can't rocket launcher him, so get that out straight away. Get those out of the way, and all you need to do to get past this bit is just that. Another Sentinel battery we don't actually need anymore. And that's the hard parts of the level done in reality, guys. Unless you find the Marauder challenging, which if you've played through the Ancient Gods, if you do have the DLC, then you should not find the Marauder challenging anymore, or you probably haven't finished the Ancient Gods, because he does show up a fair amount in that. That's pretty much it, guys. We've had a few sketchy encounters, but this level hasn't been too bad overall. And again, guys, I know these are super long guides. I'm thankful to anyone who's watching them the whole way through. I know this isn't like the concise style that some of you might like. The reason I haven't done that, though, is that's exactly what already exists on YouTube about Ultra Nightmare. I know there's a few good videos by the Spud Hunter and stuff, but they're they're really just quick guides. So as you see, you get a Cacodemon here. And because all the quick guides just showing the hardest parts of each level already exist, I thought, you know, what if someone's struggling at a very particular bit? That just opens up the secret encounter, but I don't remember this secret encounter and I've never done it, so I'm not going to do it here and kill myself. That'll be a bad idea for you guys. And I don't feel like you really need the extra one weapon point at this point. But yeah, they're the guides that already exist, and I think they're quite good. But for someone who's stuck on some random bit of the level that, you know, I and other content creators could never foresee, that's what this guide is for. You know, you can either watch it the whole way through to fully prepare yourself for Ultra Nightmare, or you can just, you know, if you're stuck on one bit, you can just skip to there. So I do apologize if the videos are long, but I just thought, I mean, what's the way to show someone exactly how to beat Ultra Nightmare? Well, you just show them how to beat the game without dying. Every single part of the game, and then even if what you're saying isn't making sense or anything like that, they can just watch and look at what you're doing, see that you survived even with your sketch gameplay, and they'll be fine. So right here you get 2 Hell Knights. I mean, Lock on Burst. Lock on Burst is just broken basically. Oh yeah, and this Dread Knight. Always forget what's in this room. Oh, so one of those rockets didn't hit him properly, obviously, which surprised me a little bit. So we didn't melt him too bad, but there's armor in there and everything. So basically you just get 2 Hell Knights and then a Dread Knight. Oh, and this as well. I totally forgot about this fight. So this is another one that some people might think is a little bit sketchy. But in reality, of course he managed to do his attack before I... Of course he managed to do it before I froze him. Honestly, if you practice this fight, should be no problem. You get the Mancubus, and you get the Arachnotron. You get Fodder, you get a Whiplash, you get a Pinky. As long as you're remembering how to deal with what demons, should be absolutely easy. Keeping your ammo stocked up, using your Flame Belch, all the basic tenets of combat. And once you've got rid of the top floor of this, there's a full heal there if you need it. Very, very generous by the devs there. The bottom floor is easy, and let me show you how to do it. Get your Arbalest. Continue to Arbalest everything. Precision Bolt, Rocket, and I mean he's dead, and then like we'll have some Whiplashes, but there you go. That is how you do that. Very, very simple. It's literally just like a Whiplash or 2. I think it might have been 2. I think they might have got double killed. Not quite sure. And like a Mancubus that jumps out of the wall. So that is super easy once you know it's coming. We'll go ahead and grab the Soup Point, which means I think we can actually get the less time to cool down, which is my next favorite thing. And in terms of Arsenal, we'll probably save up for the Energy Shield. Not because we need the Energy Shield mastered, but because I don't tend to use the Arbalest in combat. I just use the Ballista. I don't use the Arbalest too much unless it's like long-range Cacodemons. And the mastery of the shield is actually just quite nice for a bit of extra easy, basically free damage. I mean, you just use the shield, do a bit of damage with the shield, and then Bob's your uncle. So get the quad damage here. Proceed to literally melt everything, and that is still some alive. Huh. And yeah, that is that fight. I mean, you have quad damage. It's not really meant to be a real fight. Quite easy. So all we have left now is the Marauder guys, and I might give a bit of a cut here. I'll try and get a clean Marauder kill for you guys, but I might not need to cut it. Maybe I'll just do it. I find his AI occasionally gets a bit funky in this room just because it's such an enclosed space. There's other demons in there shooting and stuff, but his AI doesn't get it all funky. We should absolutely delete him. So let's go for it right here. Come at me. No, don't do that. As you can see, that was fairly rusty. He's bringing his dog out. Fairly rusty, but we did actually manage to get a few extra... There you go. We did actually manage to get a few extra hits on him, and that's by you shoot your first shot with the shotgun to stagger him, or the ballista, whichever one you like to do first. In a tight space like this where he moves around a lot, I like to use the shotgun. But in an open area, it's a bit easier to precision hit him with the ballista when he's got green eyes. And then all you do, as soon as you shoot your first shot, you just nade, and then you start switching as normal, and that'll just give him a bit of extra stagger time. So that was a little bit sketch, but honestly, I mean, it didn't come close to death at all, so I feel like that was a fine Marauder fight. I'm not an expert at fighting the Marauder. I can't do the speedrun strats or anything. But, I mean, you can see how easy he is, even for a, slightly above average player. So you guys should have no trouble with that if you just practice the Marauder a bit. And the best way to practice the Marauder is just not resetting this fight. It's just getting exposure. Go through, all the levels, the later levels that have Marauders. And the DLC, especially if you have the DLC, a great way to practice him. So he should be absolutely fine. I'll stop rambling now, guys. That was, apart from a few sketch moments, that was Ark Complex. I don't believe there'll be a single cut in the whole video, so you can see that I did this all live. I'm only on Nightmare, obviously not Ultra Nightmare, because I don't want to have to reset if I do die, but no deaths, even though some of the fights are a bit sketchy. Didn't die at all, so that is a proper, run like an Ultra Nightmare run would be. So I hope that helped you out, guys. You saw how I approached some of the arena fights, especially the harder ones, even though they were a bit funky this time. And that was pretty much it. So that is Mission 6, and I will be back with Mission 7, Mars Core, which is a super easy mission. It's basically an introduction to how to use the BFG. I don't think there should be really a single struggle point with that mission. I've never ever died on it. Ever, I don't think, even on my first playthrough or my first Nightmare playthrough, or I definitely never died in Ultra Nightmare. You guys should find it easy. I'll show it to you guys here, so stay tuned for that, and I hope your Ultra Nightmare run goes well. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but that is the end of the mission, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.